Maestro Daryl here of Daryl Leffler's Academy of Music. And here we're going to do a feature called Questions by Maestro Daryl. And this will be on our regular Facebook feature. And we have our first guest of our show, and that is Aaron Bjorgi. I wanted to ask you, when did you start taking lessons?
For me, I think I actually started pretty relatively late. I picked up the guitar as my first serious instrument. I think when I was 14, but I guess you could say I was maybe a little naive, maybe a little arrogant when I was younger because I just kind of wanted to teach it to myself and not have anyone tell me how to do it, right?
Right.
So we didn't really have too many YouTube lessons back then, but obviously we still had the internet, so. I would go on. I think I used to use this website called cyberfret.com, and I had a bunch of music theory lessons. I had a bunch of lessons on how to read music with standard notation, and also tablature, which is a special type of music for fretted instruments.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of my reading, or at least my ability to recognize certain symbols, I think was kind of through the cyberfret website. So I would try to read some music and see oh, there's a slash here. What does that mean? Oh, I'd find out oh, that's a slide. You'd slide up to the note. Or I'd see this little curved line. I'd think what's that curved line, or what's this little indication? And I'd find out, oh, that's a hammer on or a pull off or some type of slur. So I would just kind of read some music on the internet that I could find that was for songs that I wanted to learn. I'd see these little symbols, and just one by one, I'd try to figure out what's this little symbol here, and I'd find out what that technique would be. So it wasn't really until I started going to college that I started taking formal lessons. So I think I was about 20 years old, and I started taking classical guitar lessons over at SJSU.
Wow, you come a long way starting, being that you've started at a late age, because I started at the age of 5, like a
Yeah.
lot of kids, and so, and I know when I started, I didn't know what I was getting into. Of course, I was 5 years old, very impressionable, my mom could make me do whatever I needed because I was 5 years old. And
Mhm.
so she's the one who really pushed it, and she could made sure I continued lessons all the way through. And so really, I didn't know if I liked it or not. It was just the lifestyle. It was
Mhm.
just a thing I'd have to do. It was just part of my life. I had to
Yeah.
practice, I had to discipline, and so I really didn't notice that I started liking it and enjoying it until I was about 12 or 13,
Mhm.
because at that time, I was getting pretty good at it, and people would start to notice, and when I'd play and perform, it was starting to build my self-esteem. And then, of course, I was at the age where I started liking girls, and I thought, wow, this is kind of cool, to be a
Yeah.
musician. And so but it took almost 7 years for me to really enjoy what I was doing. It's
Mm.
just so. Aaron, I want to thank you for your time. That was awesome.
Yeah,
I
no
didn't,
problem. Yeah, this is fun.
I didn't realize you were such a good interviewer, Aaron. I was
I
amazed.
didn't know either. You're such a good interviewer yourself.
All right, Aaron. That's awesome, man. So I'll see you. I'll see you at the shop. Well, maybe not for a while, but at least I'll see you
I'll
around.
see you at our online school. Yeah.
All right, Aaron. Thanks, and see you, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Take it easy.